Today, I'm gonna be flipping a high-end gaming PC for some profit. Let's start out my little part shelf. It has definitely grown a lot, but go check out the videos where I get all these deals. Anyways, right on the top, we're gonna start with this little processor. It's an i7-9700K. Then my little motherboard section, it's just this one right here, if I can grab it. It's a higher end board, and it definitely looks nice. It's an Asus ROG Strix Z390E gaming motherboard. And the pins, they shouldn't be bent. We can take a look right now. They look pristine. So this board will be a perfect pair for the i7-9700K since this board does support overclocking. For GPUs, not this one. Not that one. This one? Nah, not that one either. Not that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Maybe this one? No. Maybe? This one. Okay. So this right here is a GeForce RTX 2060, 6 gigabytes. So these are our main components here. Everything will just hook up to the motherboard, just like that. Bam, you got yourself a gaming PC. But we still need RAM. So let's grab this little bucket here. Place it down. Open the lid up. What do we got? We got DDR3, DDR4, more DDR3. We need this right here. This is a 2x8 gigabyte kit of some DDR4 stuff. It's white sticks, clocked at 3000 megahertz, and it has RGB. Let's put all this back. If you can't tell, I'm gonna be going with some sort of a white themed build since I have some white RAM. The case is gonna be white and something else. And we need storage, and just right on top right here is a WD green 2 terabyte hard drive. That's gonna be our main spinning disk drive for like games and such. But we need a fast boot drive, and that's where this bucket comes into play. We got a 500 gigabyte, 2.5 inch WD Blue SSD, 500 gigabytes. So in total, this PC will have 2.5 terabytes of storage. And then for the power supply, it's this unit right here. We're gonna be using an EVGA 600 BR. It's 80 plus bronze from EVGA, and it has all black cables. As I said, the case is gonna be white, and I said something else will be too, and that's what this is right here. It's a Vetro 240 millimeter AIO in white, and it has RGB. In the case, it's this one right here. It's a Montech Air X ARGB in white, super clean. I have used this case before on my channel, except it was in black. And since I'm going with a white themed build, I'm going with the white one, and it should all tie together. And this is the black one. Let me go grab the white one. As I was saying, I've used the black one before on my channel, but I've never used the white one. And from first looks, it looks super clean. Has one RGB fan in the back and two huge ones in the front. And it also has a fan and RGB controller with a button at top to control the colors, which our little 240 millimeter AIO should hook up to this, and all the colors should sync. All the prices that have been up on the screen are the prices I paid for all the parts, but anyways, let's get right into the build. Let's start off with the CPU install, because what else would you install first, you know? We're gonna try to do this with one hand, and I can't even open the packaging. There we go. So like I said, we're going with the 9700K i7. It's a pretty hefty chip. Should provide pretty good gaming performance. Stay tuned till the end for some cracked gameplay. CPU installed first try. There we go. No bent pins. Let's get our RAM here. Maybe. So I got this RAM on Mercari. It was a pretty smoking hot deal, and the RAM looks pretty clean as well. It's just 2 sticks. The tabs are already pulled back. Listen for the clicks. There we go. Whew. Build is looking clean already. Let's go. Drop your thoughts down below if you think this build will turn out looking good. Opening up the AIO, I got this brand new, as you can see, off of Amazon. They had the black and the white one on sale, so I obviously bought one of each. and I'm super excited that I finally get to use it. So right now I'm just installing the mounting hardware for Intel because obviously, you know, we're using an Intel build. I wish, this cooler is nice, it's nice and all, but I wish they would label the bags and the parts that came with it. It's all just in clear bags and none of it's really labeled. Normally people label it like Intel stuff or AMD stuff, but this one's not really labeled, but I guess you have the manual for a reason, right? I'm going with a top mounted rad, so I'm gonna mount the fans with the cables facing towards the wall so I can cable manage it easier. Hopefully I'm mounting them right, I think I am. So what you need are just these long screws. It comes included, it's flat, and then it has like a normal screw part at the tip of it. This is so it can go through the fans and go all the way into the radiator. Yeah, I was installing them as intake, so I had to flip them around. Now I'm doing as exhaust like they should be. Okay, I just got the fans all installed on the AIO, and that's gonna go in the back of the case, and the wires are facing the right way, and the fans are set as exhaust this time. But now, let's get this motherboard installed in the case. Hopefully everything goes pretty smoothly. And the floor is getting super messy. Okay, I would say install the rear I/O shield, but luckily this motherboard comes with it pre-installed. Before I do anything, I'm just gonna make sure all the standoffs are installed, which they are not. We need to add 3 more. Funny thing about this case, the standoffs that are in the case already are all silver, and then the ones that come like extra you have to install are black. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny. Okay, the standoffs are all installed. Now let's put the case on its back. Lay down for me. Okay, and then we're gonna install this motherboard. It should all fit, hopefully. All right, everything is lining up. We'll just take our little screws here in this awesome wow stick, start screwing it down. I'm gonna be installing the power supply first since the AIO is gonna be mounted at the top of the case. And with it being in there first before the CPU power plug goes in, it'll be super hard to plug in the CPU power just because the whole radiator will be in the way and the fans. So a little tip for you guys, install your power supply first if you're doing a top mounted radiator. Okay, so I plugged in the CPU power and the 24 pin. Let me show you what I was talking about. If I were to mount the radiator first, look, you can't even see the spot where it goes really. Like trying to get your fingers between there, that'd be a pain. So that's why I did it first. Okay, so I'm gonna install the radiator now, plugging in the pump before I mount anything just because, like I said, plugging in anything above the radiator is a pain. Plugging in one of the fans so I don't get a CPU error message or CPU fan error message. I wish I could take the top of this case off. Trying to route the cables behind is so annoying, man. Okay, now I can start screwing it down. Where is the stuff to screw it down? Great, I have lost it. Let's see. Okay, it's in this little bag here. So I gotta try to get this with one hand, hold the radiator with the other. Okay, so I'm getting 2 of the corners screwed down first, just to hold it up, and then I'll mess with everything else and then get it all screwed down together. Just finished getting the AIO installed. In my opinion, I hate installing AIOs. Not really in my opinion, I just hate installing them. I don't really have fun with them. Do you guys like installing them? I feel like they're a pain sometimes, unless I just suck, but I don't know. But yeah, it's installed. I'll fix these cables, but it's starting to come together. Okay, just getting the front panel connections, like the USB 3.0 all plugged in, the power switch, the hard drive LED, etc. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're just routing that up, and this build is almost complete. From your guys' first looks at it, your first glance, the AIO is installed, you've all seen that. Drop your thoughts on the build down below. How's it turning out? My opinion, I think it's turning out mighty fine. I mean, I am seeing it in person, so of course it's better than on the phone or whatever you're watching on right now. But yeah, I think it's turning out good. I hope you guys are excited for it. I'm excited to turn it on. I hope it all works. But yeah, let me just finish this up. One of the last and final steps before everyone's favorite part, including mine, we just need to install storage, and then it's graphics card time, baby. Can't even install this 2 terabyte hard drive in this cage. Drop a "you're a bot" in the comments down below. Yeah, I can't even install this, what the hell? Okay, the SSD is powered up, the hard drive's all powered up. Everything is plugged in minus the fan controller, so let's just plug that in right now before we forget. And as you see, this fan controller and RGB controller had just enough spots for the 2 fans and the AIO. And there's 2 more spots for fans here. But if you guys get this case and you run out of these, you can get an ARGB splitter and it can support more devices. But this is really cool that it's in the case and it has a little button. Everyone's favorite part of a PC build, mine at least, graphics card time. Everyone go down below right now and blow up the comment section. Just type hype, just type graphics card, just type anything you want. Just blow up that comment section right now before we install the GPU. And then, ladies and gents, the build is done. All right, one of the last and final steps is plugging in the GPU. Okay, it's all plugged in. Let's do a first time turn on with you guys right here, right now. Flip the power switch. Oh, okay, the motherboard's lighting up already. Let's turn it this way. Just like that. That should be a good view. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a little boot. What was that? Okay, I think it was just a little boot cycle. Let's go. Can you guys see that good? Oh, oh, that looks so good. Okay, before we test it out though, let's fix this cable management. Oh my, it's a bit crazy. The build is finally done. Drop your thoughts on it down below. The build cost was around $892.45. For that price, we got a beefy 8-core CPU, 16 gigs of DDR4, a good amount of storage, and you can't forget the awesome case. And the best part is the RTX 2060. Would you guys pay $892 for this PC? Let's get right into the benchmarks. I started by testing Fortnite, and right away I noticed the CPU is running incredibly hot to the point where it kept thermal throttling. I reseated the cooler and CPU, but the problem still persisted. Well guys, I was just about to try a tower cooler out, so I was removing the AIO. Look at this. What does that say? Warning, remove before installation. I never even removed the plastic peel. It's overheating, so I'm gonna fix this up and then we'll test the games out. Right away, it is way better. Just in the loading screen, I was sitting 70°. Now it is super chilly.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
I tested in 1080p Pro setting. Here's the test results before and here's the results after I fixed my mistake. Playing right into Apex Legends, I'm using 1080p competitive settings. almost got away. The last and final game is Warzone. Honestly, I kind of hate this game, but I'm using low/normal settings at 1080p. As I was simply just trying to eliminate myself, there was a camper in the building. Number one reason why I hate Warzone. I just listed the PC. I decided to list at $1,250. After adding everything up on eBay, I'm still pricing it under eBay's price. These are the pictures I used. In my opinion, they turned out super clean. Let me know what you think down below. At the time of listing the computer, which is November 14th, I got a lowball offer. And let's just say I won't be hearing from him again. At this point, I just want to send these lowballers a random address to meet at. After some terrible lowball offers, this one person actually sent a legitimate offer. They didn't necessarily send an offer, but they said, hey, can I come pick this up today? So hopefully they paid full asking price. It is about 3:21 right now, and they said they could be here around 5 to 5:30. Here it is.
That's cool, man. So you build all these yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I do it as a full-time job, so.
That's cool.
Yo, what's up, guys? See you in the corner over there. Oh, I fell over. $12.50, baby. So guys, a few days later, and a couple low ball offers, we finally sold it. We got $12.50 cash. That gives us around $350 in profit. Let me know your thoughts down below. Smash like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you loved it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.